This is an analysis of the report Understanding Feeding America Elementary School-Based Food Pantries. Presentation by Sabrina Nash. Just to give you a little introduction, Feeding America is a leading charity in the fight against hunger. In 2011, more than 50 million Americans lived in food insecurity, and this included 16.7 million children. As a result, Feeding America established a school pantry program to provide nutritious, healthy foods to children at risk for hunger, for preparation, and consumption. In 2011, more than 66,000 children in need were served with meals as a part of this initiative. Feeding America also teamed up with Target to pilot school pantry programs with 14 food banks for the Meals for Minds program, which included a library makeover and food distribution after the 15th of the month. So after reviewing the entire report, I figured out that the purpose of this study was to provide the program stakeholders with valuable information and feedback about the program to determine if the school pantries are meeting the needs of the intended recipients. The research areas of assessment included administration and management, client experience, food received, and quality and quantity of food that was received. Researchers used both qualitative data and quantitative methods to collect and understand the information. This was presented in both forms throughout the report. Data collection instruments included in-depth interviews with food bank personnel and school pantry personnel. The in-depth interviews were 45 minutes to 60 minutes long. 21 in-depth interviews were conducted, and the interviewees received two $10 Target gift cards for their participation. Researchers also administered a 10-minute recipient and non-recipient survey to 255 individuals. 208 of the individuals were recipients and 47 were non-recipients of the food pantry benefits. Each survey taker received a $10 gift card for their participation. And the in-depth interviews generated a lot of qualitative data which was needed to understand the strengths and challenges of the program in like a summary form. And this information was transcribed, analyzed, and coded by theme for the information to make sense. Now, the surveys that were given for the recipients and non-recipients, they provided much of the numerical data, which was displayed throughout the report in charts and tables, and this information was statistically analyzed using the Stata software. This chart details the layout of a standard report on the left, and this report that I reviewed on the right. From looking at the chart, elements of this report that were missing compared to the key elements listed included an executive summary or an abstract, a conclusion, and reference pages. I do think that much of the information that would have been included in the executive summary / abstract would have been beneficial for helping to tie up any loose ends for the reviewers. It would have also helped to make a clear connection between the reason for the study findings, and any conclusions that came out as a result of the findings. The recommendations page did help to pull this information together, though. All in all, this report was excellent. It really helped me to understand the entire layout of a completed evaluation report. Here are my references, and thank you so much for joining me.